Okay,
Otherwise,
wants to resolve.
please stand by, right?
Okay. All right. Sounds like we're on. All right. Welcome again, everybody. Again, about 10 people online and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11 of us here in the room. So welcome to everybody. Few things, and we'll try to go through some of this quickly because I want to give Melinda a little time. There's been some major PSA competition changes that you need to hear about and understand. But first, a couple things. Valerie's not here today. She asked me to remind everybody that the next speaker meeting on October 12th will be a talk titled "A Passion for Wildlife Photography, the Stories Behind the Images" by Irene Casalotto. And it is going to be only on Zoom. So anyone who's in the room today, no in-person meeting for our October meeting, or just the speaker meeting. The competition meeting will be back in person. But the church had a conflict with this room.
I think you have a background audio on. Something's on.
I think it's Ed.
I think it's Ed of Hanukkah.
I think that's better. Yeah. Now everybody's quiet.
All right. So that's that. Linda and Greg are also not here tonight. We have approximately $3,500 in the treasury, which is a very good, healthy balance at this time of year. And we're hoping to be into the library.
She's coming in and out.
Yeah. Debbie, we can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Uh-oh, there goes Lynn. She's gone.
No,
Looks
I'm
like we're
here.
hung up again. Okay, Lynn. No, that
I'm-
the internet got hung up for a minute. So what didn't you not hear, Lynn? What?
Nothing, you were just going in and out, but now we can hear you.
All right. I asked if is Terry on? Okay, then you want to just talk about the gallery show in November, Matt? Can you hear Matt?
No.
The gallery show we're going to have in the Monroe Library is going to be November. We're probably going to be hanging it the first Friday in November, I think. We're going to need some helpers to do that because we should have a couple hundred images, 150 images, something like that to hang. So get your ideas, get them printed. You need 4 images, figure out what 4 you want and send me those images listed as 1, 2, 3, and 4. In case we have to lose your last one, we will. I'll be sending out more information soon, but we're going to meet with the library hopefully pretty soon and have exact dates, but it's probably going to be November 4th that we hang.
Okay, thanks, Matt. Vicky said what you guys didn't hear was about the October meetings. What I said is the October speaker meeting, which will be October 12th, will be Zoom only on Zoom, no in person. There was a conflict with the church. The competition meeting will be both on Zoom and in person. So the October competition meeting at the end of the month. Okay, I want to turn this over to Melinda now.
Okay, I hope everybody got the email I sent out yesterday. It was like 3 or 4 pages and there was a bunch of attachments, the end of the year tally and a few other things, the club standings, which you can review. But I really wanted to, Matt, are you going to do the, thank you. So the Photographic Society of America, PSA, Projected Image Division, PID, has changed the rules on us which I included in the email, but it probably was very confusing. So next slide, I tried to just list the seven. Okay. Basically, there's 7 instructions maybe for the submission of color and monochrome images. Basically, what happened was the old PSA open competition, they split it into 2, one black and white monochrome or color. Both color and monochrome categories remain general subject matter. So basically the content is unrestricted. Also, all creative images with all forms of manipulation are now permitted in both categories. So in the past, you could pretty much enter anything into the one competition, but now they've broken it into 2. So this is just a quick rundown of what could possibly happen for color competition. A color image is an image in color. Any image that is in black and white or monochrome with any other color, however slight, will be considered a color image. For the monochrome competition, images may be submitted in black and white or one-tone monochrome. Any previously submitted entered image that you previously submitted in color, that image must have the same title as the original color image. How you're going to remember that, I don't know, but this is a PSA rule. The 4th thing, any previous submitted color image that won a PSA award, merit, or HM may not be entered again in the color competition, but can be converted into the monochrome competition. Any previously submitted monochrome or black and white image that won a PSA award cannot be used again in monochrome. Only color images can be entered in color competitions, and only monochrome or black and white images can be entered in the monochrome competitions. So going forward from this day on, any new image can be entered in both the color competitions and the monochrome competitions at the same time, or any future competitions, but you must use the same title for both images. So basically, Matt, next slide. When you go to upload your pictures onto PSA, okay, so this is 2022. Ignore the bottom 2 because that was round 1 and round 2 of 2022, the January and the March. But when you go to upload your pictures for this round right now, that's what the screen is going to look like. You're going to have a competition that's round 1 for color and then a round 1 for monochrome. Please remember not to put any monochrome or black and white pictures in with the color and vice versa. It is set up, consider it like just 2 different types of competitions together, or separate rather. And then the next slide, if you want to upload. No. Yes, it is. We're talking about members uploading their pictures. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. That's the maintenance. That's where I added them. Sorry. You're right. You're right. This is where I actually added the 2 new categories, but it'll look similar to that. Yes. Okay. Sorry. You're absolutely right, Joe. So now in 2023, the proper screen, you're going to see 4 competitions. Again, it's going to be color, monochrome for the 2 different times, the February, and then the April. So I know that's kind of vague, but if you have any questions, I don't want to take up a lot of time because of the competition. Yes. So if you have questions, you can email me and hopefully I can answer them. There was a lot of back and forth with the PSA person trying to make sure that I got the rules correct. And if anybody needs to fill out a form, I've left blank ones here for tonight. If you're not sure whether you're going to enter into the PSA, it doesn't hurt to fill out the form anyway. It's good for 3 years. So, but I have to have that to send to PSA or they will not accept your images. Yes, the form, I have to be able to upload the form to PSA before the end of this round, so to speak. No, they're good for 3 years. I have a list of everyone that I have on file that's good for 3 years. And you can, the other thing is you can upload up to 6 pictures for each competition. So that means 6 for the monochrome, 6 for the color. So basically you can upload 12 pictures for each round, round 1, round 2, round 3. So, yes, for the club to vote on. So, and that would be levels 2, 3, and 4. I think that's it. Thank you. And I'll return the thing to you.
Thank you, Melinda, for all your work on this. It was a lot of going back and forth and a lot of writing. Okay, we're ready. Lynn, you want to introduce our
Yes,
judge?
yes. Our judge tonight is Jim Lasala, and I'm going to read his bio. He was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and currently resides in Flemington, New Jersey. He's a Moab master photographer, and a Moab master photographers are a select group of artists connected by their unique visions and their love of reproducing their images on Moab fine art paper. And he's involved in a humanitarian project since June of 2010 to the present, where he documents the people and country of Haiti. This has been a journey that has changed his life. Jim has many degrees and awards. He's a master of photography, master artist, imaging, and photographic craftsman, Kodak Gallery Elite Award, Imaging Excellence Award, Platinum Photographer of the Year, a Diamond Photographer of the Year, numerous local, state, and regional, national, and international awards. He presents and instructs at Main Media Workshop, Parsons School of Design in New York City, Jacob Javits Center, New York City, the Guild of Professional Photographers in Delaware Valley, Triangle Professional Photographers in Pittsburgh, PA, and the Banana Factory in Bethlehem, PA. He has his photos in some print publications, Loan Collection, International Publication, Professional Photographer, First Cover, Showcase International, PDN Magazine, Lenswork Publication, Silver Shots Publication, and he exhibits in all over the United States and also in Photokina in Germany. He exhibits Atlantic City, Atlanta, Georgia, Phoenix, Arizona, Austin, Texas, Las Vegas, Nevada, the Javits Center in New York City, and Germany. Oh, also a gallery in New Hope, J. Adams Gallery. He was involved with the TV reality show and Wallflowers Gallery in Bernardsville. So let's welcome Jim. Oh, and Jim also has put in, I asked him to please put some of his market photos in. So Matt's going to show them. And Jim, if you have something to say about them.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you
You're
for the
welcome.
introduction, and also thank you all for inviting me to be a judge tonight. I appreciate it. Lynn had mentioned the subject being markets, and it's really a wide, I guess, variety of a subject, and I'm going to be really interested to see what everybody took out of that. You know, some people might think it just has to be in a marketplace type of deal, but I think it covers a vast subject. So it could be festivals, street fairs. I consider that being a market. Anything that has to do with people doing their thing out in the street. Flea markets, of course, are maybe right on top of your mind when you think about markets. So I love photographing outdoors. Everything I photograph is done with natural light. I don't use any strobes or flashes. I see one of the images here. I'm not too sure if you're gonna go through them. I just want to give you an idea of some of the things you can think about when we talk about photographing markets. So these are stands. These are another thing you can think about. Can they get that any bigger? I mean, I don't know if, there you go. Maybe even. So yeah, you can think about little areas, fruit stands, food festivals. I love Manhattan. I'll go down and do the food fairs down in Manhattan. We just got through with the San Gennaro feast. I consider that being, a huge market per se. And as you can see, some of the images may have a painterly quality to them. That's something I always strive for. Yeah, let's get that. So here is a marketplace down in this was in Cuba. So these are some of the things that I look for, just life in itself, be it products themselves, or I always like to include subjects as well. So this way it tells a little bit more of a story. This was Cuba as well. This was in Havana, and although I do a lot of black and white photography, some of the things that in Cuba scream color, and this was one of the things. So eye contact was really important for me as far as this image was concerned, and of course, just what she does for a living. This is in Haiti. Again, this was another, they have many markets where they go out and sell their wares. A very, very poor country, but amazing, resilient people and country as well. They've gone through lots of issues between, of course, the terrible earthquake they had in 2010 that killed a couple 100,000 people. To hurricanes and the likes. So the people there are very religious, so they rely on their religion to get them through. Very, very kind and very appreciative people. Manhattan, New York City, like I said before, is a great place to look for subjects of food and people and just nonstop craziness. In my bio, Lynn had said I grew up in Brooklyn, and so if sometimes when I say I go out and shoot people, it doesn't mean what you think. I mean photographing them, but that's the lingo that I use. But I love New York City. I worked in Manhattan for many years, and with COVID, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get there as often as I'd like. But if you're looking for some crazy stuff, be it New York City is a place. Philadelphia is a wonderful place to visit if you're looking to capture things like this. So capture people doing their, using long lenses. Sometimes you can kind of be in the background. People don't even know you're photographing them. That's something I like to do. I love candids. And here we have hot dog eating contest, and how they put it down, I have no clue, but it's pretty amazing. I don't know if anybody's have seen the Coney Island one. This guy just, I don't know, 70, 80 hot dogs in 20 minutes. It's crazy. Chinatown, great place. And here we have plenty of markets in Chinatown. This one was something special for me. It just really tells a good story of this gentleman that is selling his products. And then you have somebody walking into the subject, which I have no problem. It just gives you another dimension into your images. So There are a lot of things to look for. This one has a lot of different complementary colors. You have some warms, you have some cools, and that makes for a very dimensional image. And that's something that we try to look for when in competition.
I think that's all of them.
Okay, good. Okay, so now it's up to you guys to very quickly. I belong to a lot of professional organizations, one of them being PPA, which is Professional Photographers Association of America. And they do, we just got finished with our annual print competition. You know what, they have a set of elements that they look for when they're judging. And you know what, some of them work in, for instance, one of the things is impact, color, composition, storytelling. These are all things that will that a judge looks for in their print or in this digital competition, and it makes sense. It's not only for print competition, digital competition. It's also for making you a better photographer. Just thinking about all these different things that put together make for a great photograph. So that's some of the things I'm going to be looking for as we go through looking at your images.
We're going to start with group 1. We have 2 images here.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, this
fitness
is-
and, I'm sorry,
Are there titles?
I missed it.
Yeah, the title is Fun None.
Fun None. It's a great title. And that was another part of an element that we look for is the title. So this way we can understand what the photographer is doing. It's a great shot. It shows a little bit of I like the composition. It's not dead center. She's placed almost in the right-hand third, and it tells a little bit story in the background, just subtly out of focus. So this is nicely done. 7.
Relaxing at the flea market.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. And once again, the title works very, very well. It is very complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on, but you know what? That's what flea markets are all about. Again, I like the composition. I love the title that goes with this. Works very well. Photographer made sure that you were able to see the whole mannequin in the you can see in the background, the dark area that's opened up, that they put the one, you know, the missing head part of this mannequin. So this is again, very nicely done. One of the things I would just suggest, don't be afraid to crop even more. Sometimes we could have maybe come in a little bit tighter and got rid of the vehicle on the right-hand side even more. So this way our eyes are pulled out to the side. A 7.
Okay, we have 2 7s, so you have to pick an HM.
Okay. The HM, am I going to look at?
Can you see
Yes.
the thumbnails at the bottom?
I do. I'm gonna pick the mannequin.
The mannequin's the HM? Okay.
Yes.
All right, we'll review the contest.
Relaxing at the flea market, Susan Freeman, honorable mention. Congratulations, Susan.
Yes, congratulations. Very fun image.
Okay, we're going to move on to group 2. We have 10 images, so we need a first, second, third, and 2 HMs.
Okay.
Bunch.
This is wonderful. Fill the image up with the subject matter. You know, we talked about that a little bit. Beautiful colors. Exposure is very, very well done. Great title. 8.
Fresh coconut smoothies.
This has beautiful colors as well. One of the things that don't be afraid to crop, as we can see a little bit, our eye is going to go to the most contrasty area, which is the top right-hand side, the sky. So we might have come in a little bit tight. I know if you wanted to keep the whole bus in there, but just experiment a little bit. 7.
Warren Flea Market Collage.
This is a unique idea. It's tough to, we talked about subject matter. There's so many different things to look at. So sometimes it can be a little bit tough to, just have your eyes settle on one thing, but it's a unique idea. 7.
What's a girl to do?
It's an interesting subject matter. I like, what I really like is besides the young lady in the foreground, I love what's happening in the background. One of the things, unfortunately, is this gentleman that's kind of right, behind her, and it kind of takes away from the whole image. So sometimes you may want to look for a different camera position, or just wait just another minute, or a couple of seconds more, maybe get a better angle. 7.
Street art for sale.
This is nice. I love the colors. I love. I've seen these artists out there. It's pretty amazing what they can do with the spray cans and things like that. And this shows his what he uses. You can see those cans right there. So this is well put together. Nice storytelling. 8.
Street pop-up.
I like this. It brings back a lot of memories as far as I'm concerned. I Love Lucy, Wonder Woman, all these things I remember growing up, and it really makes me feel good. I also like the color treatment on here. We have a little bit of a blue in the shadows and warms in the highlights, and I love doing that. We talked about that tension. This is well done. 8.
French bakery.
Yummy. I love the crop. I like what they did with that. They made sure that we don't have too much distraction on the outside of the image. We come in here and we really get a good feel of what they do inside there. 7.
Come by with me.
This one, the photographer decided to go in a vertical, which I like because it gives a nice leading line from a foreground to the background. We have kind of a wide angle. Interesting, and it's storytelling, showing us this person setting up his tables, selling his wares. Don't forget, sometimes look at your exposures, maybe darken down some areas, maybe a little vignette would help keep our eyes centered instead of, wandering out to the side. 7.
Art Maven at Misner Street Festival.
It's interesting. I would have liked to see this maybe with not so much of the filter that was used on here. Sometimes it's too easy to do things like that, or push a button or do an action and stuff like that. So sometimes less is more. But I like the subject matter. I like what's going on in there. Just a little bit less of the technique. I think sometimes that can go a little bit too much. 7.
Fish market is open.
Very nice. Great storytelling on this one. Great colors once again. And I love the camera angle. Works very well. Cropped nicely. No distractions. We go right into the storytelling part of this image. It's really, really very nice. 8. And I love seafood.
All right, we have 4 8s. So we'll pick a first, second, and third out of those.
Okay. Can I see, is there a way to, no, thank you.
I'll scroll through them and then you can tell me which one you want to go to see more.
Thank you.
This is image 1, image 2, image 3, and image 4.
Okay. So we need a first, second, and a third?
Correct.
Okay, the first would be the vegetables.
This
First-
one?
Yes. The second would be the gentleman with the magazines. That one. Posters.
This one?
And the third would be the fishmonger.
This one.
Yes.
Oh. So this is going to be an HM. And then I need 1 more HM out of 6.
Okay.
So this is image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Thank you. First image.
The Coconut Man,
Yes.
Cocoa Man. All right, we'll now review the contest. Maybe.
Fresh coconut smoothies, Wayne Baruch, honorable mention. Congratulations, Wayne.
Very nice, Wayne.
And welcome, Wayne. I'm sorry we forgot to welcome
Now we
you. New member.
remember. Street art for sale, Terry Donofrio, honorable mention. Congratulations, Terry.
Congratulations.
At the break, we can have Wayne tell us about himself.
Fish market is open. Terry Donofrio, third place. Congratulations, Terry.
Awesome.
Street pop-up, Lou DeVico, second place.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, Lou.
All right, we're going to move on to group 3. There's 22 images. So we need a first, second, third, 4 HMs.
So what was first place?
First place we won't show until you pick the best to show.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry, what do you need on this?
3, first, second, third, and 4 HMs.
Okay.
Street Bazaar, Istanbul.
You know, I talked about using different filters and stuff like that. You know, for this, and you know, they're all different, and you get a different feel. I really kind of like what the maker did on this one. It just has a beautiful feel to it. Colors, storytelling. Just a beautiful watercolor feel to it. 8.
The Flower Child.
This is nicely done. It has almost an antique feel to me, like using some of the older films that we used to shoot with, if you guys remember film. And so I like what the maker did here and made sure that she was in the right area, so she's not obstructed by other things in here. So this is really a fun image. 7.
Peach Baskets.
This is nicely done. You can almost feel the softness and the fuzz on the peaches, and that's really a good thing. Now I need to nitpick just a little bit. You'll see that green area on the top left. There's no reason for that to be in the image at all. If you were to crop that out, believe it or not, that's where the first thing that I saw there was the green part of the image. So you need to please just think about cropping that out, and you'll see it'll make it a stronger image. 8.
Matt's just adjusting something. Just
No
hold on.
problem.
And he'll put the 8 up there.
We got you covered.
Great title. Great subject matter. Lots of fun. I like what the maker did on this one as well. Well composed. And although it has a lot of things going on, you still you get to the main part of this image. 8.
Flea markets.
This is nicely done as well. It's got some kind of texture or filter going on here, but it's not overdone. Gives you a nice little, again, almost a old vintage or film-like look to it. 7.
Italian market.
I talked a little bit about maybe camera position or looking at moving yourself. Obviously, we can't move the subject, so there's no reason why we can't move ourselves. The piece of cheese that's wrapped up into his face is a little disturbing, and it kind of I love what's going on there. I think if we moved around, we would have eliminated the guy on the left and just get this gentleman cutting the cheese. So keep your eye out and try to move yourself around in different positions. 7.
Fresh and yummy.
This has a lot of things going on. We have sometimes depth of field can help us. Sometimes it can hinder us. We have things that are pretty much out of focus in the front. Then we go where the focus is more on the eggplant, and then it falls off a little back. I don't have a problem, but it's just there's no a center point of interest. We're kind of jumping all over the place. So sometimes even by dodging down or burning down an area, it will keep us focused more. The green areas in the front kind of are what hits me the first. So just like I said, maybe even cropping it would have helped balance this image a little bit better. 7.
If the shoe fits.
Great title, great image. I love the composition here, nice and tight to eliminate anything in the background, which is something that we're always looking for. I like the diagonals of repeating patterns, always very interesting and can be very powerful. 8, nicely done.
Inflated market.
Wonderful. And it really tells the story, doesn't it? And this maker got it. I love the leading lines. The storytelling is very powerful. The fact, remember, because of all the things that we've been going through between COVID and pricing and things like that, it's kind of bleak. So it's in black and white. So there's a lot of good positive things happening here to make this image very strong. 9.
Into the fray.
Yeah, I like the idea of mixing a little bit here. What I would have done, and again, these are, when I say something doesn't mean it's got to be done, but this would make a really nice panel. I don't think we need the sky. We can see it's almost like 2 different images as we look at it. We see the empty sky. I mean, I get it, I understand it. But the real part of this image, the heavy duty part of the image is this gentleman walking with the cart. So I would have cropped all the way down to the top of ShopRite, and I think that would have made the image stronger. 7.
It doesn't cost 20 euros.
Yep, this is well done. I think it could have used a little bit of exposure, a little bit too bright for me. And don't forget, I don't know what everybody's using for post-processing, but you can come in there with linear burns and just burn down the image a little bit, especially on the left-hand side. You can see it's kind of fading out. And the background is a little bit hot as well. So some of these things, just keep your eye open on that. 7.
Mercado Artisanal Quito.
Yeah, easy for you to say. This is fun. I like it. I like all the different objects. We got these great triangles, and I said before about repeating patterns. This tells us a great story. We know it's in a different country, and the maker not only showed us with his image but with the title. And it's got nice color. It's just a fun image. 8.
English Town Flower Market.
When you want to show explosive colors, a very sunny day usually works very well, and we can see it is very sunny by the shadows and stuff like that. Another thing, what happens when it's very sunny is dynamic range sometimes falls. It's tough to get shadows and detail, but this photographer did a very nice job, as we can see, good detail in the shadows, and kept the highlights down. So this is nicely done. 7.
Fish market.
Nice, very nice. We have great colors in here. It's just even the eyes on the fish are, you can see a nice little tint there. Well cropped. You can see that made sure they kept the pricing on the top there. That wasn't cropped in. Got rid of probably some things maybe on the outside. So this was well composed, well thought, and great colors. 9.
Setting up for tourists.
Love it. Here we have, again, I love this natural light. It's just the beautiful, you can see the beautiful texture here, the beautiful colors, not overdone, nice. We got warms, the shirt, we got the cools, the chair and his pants, nicely focused, nicely exposed. 8.
More flea markets.
And that's what it is. There's a lot of things going on, but that's what flea markets are all about. The maker actually did a great job of taking something that's so very, very busy and bringing it into a subject that we can, a point of interest that we can fall in. And so, and I just love the way this was, it was handled. 8.
Flower market.
Beautiful, beautiful colors, beautiful composition. Nothing, our eye goes exactly where the maker wants us to go. The colors force us to go there, the beautiful reds and yellows. And well balanced, that's another thing I look for. And you can see that the top of this wagon is not dead center. It's kind of towards the just off center, which helps balance the image out. So this is really nicely done. 9.
Choose one.
This is it's a great subject matter. We talked about sometimes when things are out of focus and they're very large and they're very bright, as these 2 cantaloupes are in the front, it stops us from going further back. So how can we help just with this image that we have? I would have cropped half of those melons out on the bottom, just halfway through, and burn, and also just bring down the exposure so we have a little more contrast in the image. 7.
Bananas galore.
This is well put together. I love the lack of no background and the dark background against the beautiful colors of all the bananas and I guess tomatoes up on there. I would like to see a little more detail down at the bottom. I think it's just a little, you can see we're losing detail in the shadows, but with that being said, it's still very nicely put together. 8.
Old-fashioned market, not old-fashioned prices.
Yeah, how true that is. It's great. I like the faded feel of this because it goes with the old time. And look at the bell. I'm sure, well, I know I can remember that type of bell. Maybe not everybody can, but the only thing I wish I could have seen a little bit more was the label on it. I'd like to see what they are. But I know sometimes, like I said, it's hard to get that along with the bell unless you stop moving things around. But I love what the maker did with this. 7.
American delicacies and more.
One of the things we look for are leading lines, and this has them. And you can see it draws our eye from the right all the way down as it goes into almost infinity on the left-hand side. It's well exposed. It's well balanced. We have a very bright floor on the bottom, but it doesn't distract because it's only a small part of the whole image. So this is well taken care of. 8.
Venetian marketplace.
This is wow, I love it. Lots of things going on. And even though there's so many different fruits going on, we still enjoy looking around because it's very harmonious. It just works. The colors work. The crop works. Love it. 9.
All right, we have 4 9s, so we need a first, second, third from those.
Okay.
So this is image 1, image 2, image 3, and image 4.
Wow. They're all awesome. Congratulations to everybody that was part of this. All right, so I need third place would be the fish.
Third place,
Yes. Second place would be the flowers on the cart.
please.
Yep, and the first place would be the shopping cart.
This is first.
Yes.
This is HM. So out of these 9, I need 3 more.
3 more. Okay.
So this is image 1,
Mm-hmm.
image 2, image 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay. Image 6, the gentleman with the woman down on the floor.
This one?
Yes, yes, that would be 1. I need 2 more.
Okay.
I need 2 more, right?
Okay.
Okay, that was, I'm sorry, that one would be an HM.
Use, okay. 1 more.
1 more, the first one.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. And now we'll review the contest.
Street Bazaar, Istanbul, Mike Padwy, honorable mention. Congratulations, Michael.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
If the Shoe Fits, Melinda Matlock, honorable mention. Congratulations, Melinda. Setting Up for Tourists, Stan Pepka, honorable mention. Congratulations, Stan.
Congratulations.
Venetian Marketplace, John Sandsted, honorable mention. Congratulations, John. Fish Market, Ed Hornica, 3rd place. Congratulations, Ed.
Great image.
Flower Market, Vicky DeVico, 2nd place. Congratulations, Vicky.
Beautiful.
All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break here at the church.
Okay.
I'll make it so everybody can unmute themselves, and we'll be back. I'll put a 5-minute timer up.
Okay.
Everybody should be able to unmute themselves at this point.
Yep. Unmute.
Some really good photos tonight.
Thanks.